Hey, what's happening, gamers? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the first look at the brand new game, Kirby Air Riders. This is going to be the full game, but hopefully you guys having a good one. And thank you guys for watching the Zelda thingy. Let's keep that up for another hour by clicking that. That'd be great. So this is the full game. This game officially comes out tomorrow, and we're going to look at it today. And Amber chose the musical selection for Kirby today, which was adorable. In fact, the music was so cute that I didn't want to stop listening to it. Because it was like, especially when they had the piano theme for Kirby, like I think it was like a minute ago. I was like, oh, the feels. Ah, Linky, too much cat dander. That's the downside of having a what do they call him? An orange tabby. Is he has fur everywhere. Like we have to vacuum all the time. So a little update for you guys. We were able to get a copy of Simpsons Hit and Run. So after the Simpsons series has wrapped up, sometime around Thanksgiving or at the end of Thanksgiving will be Simpsons Hit and Run, running all the way until the beginning of December, until the new games come out like Marvel Cosmic Invasion and some other things. This Kirby game's not going to last very long, and judging by what's going on with the channel, it's not going to be the best. Which is a shame. It's like another Hyrule Warriors situation, but I'm looking forward to it. We did the demo when the demo first came out. Today is going to be... Yay! I launched Kirby Air Riders for the first time. I got a milestone, so there's an achievement system built in. Ah. You didn't insult anything. So we've got a Smash Brothers menu system here, which I think is adorable. Start your engine with lessons. I don't want to do lessons. I just want to ride. I love this, like, it has, like, a very, like, Super Smash Brothers vibe to the menu system. Again, it's Sora, so, I mean, Sora's gonna do that kind of stuff. Start here to learn how to play. This teaches you how to play the game. We already did that about a week or two ago, so I'm not gonna do that again. We're gonna go right into the air ride stuff. So we're gonna do the story. If I saw Rick the hamster, well, Rick the hamster doesn't have any diseases or anything, so I would try to pet him. Probably. I like cute, fluffy animals. I just, you know, I have allergies to dogs and cats. For our entire marriage, we've had hyperallergenic. What do you call it? Hypoallergenic cats. Like the Russian blue breed is hypoallergenic. Link is the first... Excuse me. Link is the first real cat. Well, I mean, he's the first, like, non-allergic cat. Or, no, allergy. I have allergies with him. My nose is always running. My eyes are watery. But I love him to death. He's adorable. And Amber loves him too. So, you know, I don't know if we'll get like a after Link, if we'll try to adopt another real cat, because I've been having a lot of breathing problems for the past like almost 3 years we've had him. And as I get older, you know, I can't have respiratory issues. So people can't type? What? Oh. I got it. Yeah, honey, can you bring can you open it? Yeah, I fix it. Could you bring a brand new roll of paper? Can you bring a brand new roll of TP, please? At the top of the stairs in the cat bed. So you guys should be able to chat now. The reason why we enable members-only chat is because we're trying to get people to focus on clicking on the cat short, as well as, like, it's easier to get people to mobilize. Yeah, people tend to click on the short when they can't chat. So we will do that periodically from now on. Okay, so one sec, guys and gals, and then we'll get to the gameplay. Okay, thank you. Okay, alright, brand new Kirby game, let's go. How to play, I don't want to know how to play, I want to play. Free run, time attack, I just want to race. There we go, alright, now we're in the races. Cool. Okay. The hamster looks like he needs a hug. Okay. Racing time. So this is different than other racing games. I'm actually not the best at this. I've never been good at the Kirby racing game. I don't believe so. And I had a description of the original thing that I did here. It was almost a week ago. Was it a week ago or was it 2 weeks ago?
Oh yeah, you're right. I probably didn't use that. So. Wait, I thought I did use the same template for me setting up the stream.
Wow, that's weird. My description is gone. Oh well.
Well, you can take a minute to do it.
Nah, I'll write it later. I don't care. Okay, here we go. And the character choices we have Kirby with his little warp star, Kawaii.
Hi!
So the characters that are available currently at the beginning of the game is Kirby, King Dedede, Waddle Dee, and Meta Knight.
And thanks again for the super chat, Miss Deanna. You're breathtaking. Hope you had a nice day at work.
Ha!
Hi!
You can do Kirby with a little hat. Okay. Kirby with a little hat. Kawaii.
Cool Kirby.
I wonder what the amiibos do. If we put a Link amiibo, will we get a Link hat?
Maybe.
Aww. So he doesn't unlock costumes?
Oh.
Man.
It said that amiibo can't be used.
Well, that stinks. Oh well.
Do we have any Kirby amiibos?
I mean, Kirby looks like Kirby.
Oh wow, they're ready to go.
Yep, they're all ready to go.
What is Waddle Dee driving over here?
Ramen.
It's like a ramen cart.
Ramen cart thingy, yeah.
He better not be going too fast with that food. That ramen's gonna, like, spill everywhere.
Oh, you have to get the Kirby Air Rider amiibos? Nah, I'm not doing that, Miss Deanna. No, I was thinking, oh, you know, Kirby wears different hats and stuff. If we... No, they don't do anything. Why spend on the Kirby? No. I just had to get that, like, $100 Simpson game.
Oh, they act like CPU characters like Smash Bros, says Jotaro.
Oh, no. I wanted costumes. That's fine.
Hi, everyone. Good to see everyone.
Wanted, like, a little... If I put an amiibo, I wanted to have a little Mario hat or a Link hat. Or Marth hair or something like that. That would be cool.
3, 2, 1, start.
I'm not very good at this. Oh, it's all automatic.
So cute.
It's cute, but it's fun.
So this is one of the first games that Luke bought me. Kirby's Air Ride.
Yeah, I did buy that for your GameCube, and I remember, like, it's just like Mario Kart, and I tried to show you how to play it, and I couldn't play it very well, and I was like, it's not like Mario Kart.
I don't know how much I played it, I'm sorry.
You didn't play it very much because you said, this is a very hard Kirby game. I said, yes, I agree. I said, when they make a cool Kirby game for your GameCube that isn't this racing game, then I will buy it for you. And you're like, do you want to give it back? It's like, no. Yeah. It's already a used game anyway. So.
Yeah, Luke got this for me.
The original.
Kirby's Air Ride, the original. When we were engaged and I was in Massachusetts.
We were the engaged. That is true. We weren't married yet. We weren't married for a couple of years yet.
No.
No.
Final lap.
And it has more in common with F-Zero than Mario Kart, says Miss Deanna.
Yep. Well, this one does.
Yeah, it is more like F-Zero, I agree. It is not like Mario Kart necessarily, because it's like super fast.
Well, there's a way to change it. Like, Sakurai has added, like, an actual useful mode that basically what it does is it slows it down. For people that are old, like me, and they don't like fast-paced racing games, there's a accessibility mode where you can go in and you can change the speed so that you as a player, the game doesn't change its speed, but your eyes perceive it as slower so that you can control the vehicle better.
Oh,
He was talking about that, but I don't know how to do that.
Oh wow, I love the style of this one for first. That looks cool. Also, I think his baseball cap is supposed to be Ness. Maybe I'm wrong.
It could be a reference to Earthbound, I don't know.
It's a cute baseball cap, though.
It's adorable. Everything about this game is adorable. It's Kirby. It's cute Kirby. Kawaii. Ah? Okay.
Okay. Hi, Savon. Hi, Chris. Hello, Jacob. Hi.
Wait. Stored replay data? Replay data is saved automatically? No.
Hi, Anthony. Hi, everyone.
How do we erase replay data? Because that's going to take up a lot of stuff. Automatic uploads of replay data. Some replay data may be automatically uploaded. I mean, that wasn't a very good match, but okay.
Maybe you can go through it later and get rid of stuff you don't like.
I mean, I just don't want it to take up space on our system because we don't have that much. Remember when we bought that 1 terabyte thing and we thought that it would work with our system and it didn't? We still don't have a memory thing into our Switch 2. We're fully off the system itself. That means I periodically go through and I erase stuff. So last night when I was installing this, they were like, do you want to erase Breath of the Wild and some of these other games that are like 20, 30 gig? And it's like, no, I can't do it. So I went through and I erased Pokemon and other things because I just can't erase Breath of the Wild because it's like my favorite Switch game. It's like, every time it comes to it's like, are you going to erase Breath of the Wild? It's like, never! I can't do it because Breath of the Wild is just so good. I can't. And they were like, you want to erase Tears of the Kingdom? It's like, yeah. It was bye Tears of the Kingdom. I didn't even blink. I didn't even bat an eye. It's like, yep, goodbye Tears of the Kingdom. Goodbye Pokemon.
Wow, Luke. Wow. Wow, Floria Fields. It looks beautiful.
I think this thing is like 33 gig, this game. This is like F-Zero.
So someone was trying to tell you that one of the modes in this game is the story mode.
I'm not in the story mode yet?
I don't think you are.
What's the story mode called? I want to do story mode. What's it called?
I don't know. It might be called. Does anyone know what the story mode was called again? Let me look through your comments in the stream. Let's see here.
Power up in the city? That's city trial.
I'm thinking Road Trip is the story mode, but I don't know.
Oh! You think Road Trip is the story mode?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
I thought it was Jotaro who was saying it, but I could be wrong.
Road Trip. Alright, let's go to Road Trip then. That's fine.
Alright, thanks everyone.
Sure.
Well, we got to see some of the funness that is the regular mode. So let's check out the story mode now. Thank you, Jotaro, and everyone else in the chat. Appreciate that. We're ready to go.
Yeah, so Amber and I are looking at accordion doors for the basement. But we want to make sure we get the right one because we don't want Link or Zelda to be able to puncture it and, you know, get through it. So we need a hard plastic thing. I'm going to talk to people at Lowe's because maybe they'll be able to help.
I'm going to be like, my cat is big, very big.
Yeah. Hit the road for a solo trip. A lot can happen to the open road.
Ooh.
Pick a challenge to test your skills.
Hey!
Smash Brothers stuff. With a single lap race, defeat all opponents. Eat everything in sight. Clear challenges to earn rewards. Collect new machines. Why do I want to say matches? Collect new machines as you go. Use different machines for different challenges. You can pick up items too. And use them in challenges. The road may get bumpy, but that's part of the fun. Rest stops are important though. One to go.
Food.
Change your route by meeting different folks along the way. Change your route by meeting different folks along the way. Oh wow, that's kind of cute.
Aww.
Who is this mysterious rider?
Whoa, he does look mysterious.
Chase them to find out and uncover the hidden destinies.
Whoa.
Rush to your final destination as rider and machine. Oh, they already said that. Okay.
Hi.
So this is called First Look at Kirby Air Riders Live Road Trip. Roadhouse.
Yum, yum, yum. I want the food that we get on the way.
All right, here we go. It's road
I
trip
hope
time.
there's sherbet ice cream because I like it.
New game.
Kirby likes ice cream just like me.
Easier challenge for smooth experience. I'm not very good at this, so I'm gonna go casual.
Hi.
Sorry. I sucked at the original Kirby Air Rider.
From out of the sky, air ride machines rained down like shooting stars. They were found in all shapes and sizes, but with no ability to move on their own. However, if someone touched them and shared their will, the engines sprang to life, and they were able to move with incredible speed. These individuals were called riders. Soon, vehicle and rider pairs were a common sight, partnering up for everyday travel, as well as thrilling races. One day, some riders noticed their vehicles were acting strange. They were looking somewhere far away. If you wish to go there, let's go. But what awaits these riders and machines at the end of their journey toward the unknown?
Well, that looked intimidating. Alrighty, Kirby time! So yeah, the original game was called Kirby Air Ride, and I was terrible at it. And I thought that buying it for my fiance, aka Amber, would be cute because she loved Kirby. And also, you know, I brought home a platinum GameCube for her. It was a silver GameCube. My GameCube was all purple. So Amber had the brand new silver GameCube.
Thank you.
Yep. And I got you had Kirby Air Ride, you had a Pokemon game, and I think you had Wind Waker. I believe, yeah, I got you a Wind Waker. So we have like 2 copies of Wind Waker on GameCube somewhere. Your copy and my copy.
I didn't know how expensive that stuff was back then, but...
I mean, I was an assistant manager, so... And also I got a discount because I worked at the store.
So... I will say now, thank you. You must have liked me a lot to spend that much money on me.
Like you a lot, yeah. Over... On GameCube.
Luke is the kind of guy that doesn't just get his girlfriend one thing, he got me several.
I got
and
her.
the sister.
I got Amber the brand new Nintendo DS when it came out with Nintendog. She had a, was it a teal color one? It was a special color one, yeah. Because mine was very basic looking DS. You had this like very nice.
Yeah, I had a special color.
Yep. And you said you really liked Kirby, so I got you a handful of like Kirby GBA games that we had lying around that nobody was buying, used. Because you were like, I played this on the bus. It's like, well, here you go. Now you have the little... I still have the little Kirby GBA games I got you. They're upstairs. You remember that DS bag? We both used to have a his and her DS bag
Yeah.
Mine was blue, yours pink. Yours is lost to time.
I remember that.
My blue one is still up there, but it contains all our Game Boy Advance games that we were playing on our systems, and lots of our, like, non-box DS games. There's, like, a little pile of them.
Oh, wow.
But we're still missing Ninja Town and a couple other games. I don't know whatever happened to them.
I played that Ninja Town game to death.
It was a cute. You liked real-time strategy stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Race the fields. Race the fantasy meadows. We're gonna do fantasy meadows. It's a rock guy.
A little rock Kirby.
Is that Rock Kirby?
Yeah, because of his feet. That's what Kirby looks like when he becomes a rock.
Race to finish an air ride.
3, 2, 1.
So the difference between this and the other ones is there is no, you don't hold in a button to drive faster. It's all, like, auto.
Oh.
You can hit a boost and stuff.
You're always going.
You're always going, yeah.
You're a little spike ball.
Yeah, you can attack people with the B button and stuff. You're supposed to attack other riders. There's a boost thingy that you can do. But yeah, I was still devastated of the original Kirby Air Ride because I was so bad at it. It was like...
Oh, yeah. No, it was hard.
Yeah. It reminded me of that one Sonic...
Honestly, this is so over the top, like, glossy and nice looking game.
This is a Smash
Brothers.
This is a Smash Brothers layout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
It's the Smash layout.
It looks awesome. Honestly, I'm just blown away.
I mean, it's Sakurai. That's
we got the A+++ version of this. Oh my gosh.
I mean, Smash Brothers fans should be eating this game up because I mean, it's the aesthetic is Smash Brothers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their little achievement system. So Sakurai likes achievements. No, he does. Like, there was even achievements in Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
And unlockables and stuff like that. Alright, we'll go... We haven't done this thing called Race Flow. Let's try that.
Okay. There's your little mushroom guy.
So how do we unlock these characters, though?
That's one of my favorite things about Kirby games is even the bad guys are cute. In every Kirby game, the bad guys are adorable.
I don't understand. What does this mean? Free control, tilt in the direction you want to go. I don't know. Oh!
Oh my god.
Why does it have this weird top-down view? Hi! Fuck! I'm not good at these types of top-down thingies.
Oh my god.
It reminds me of those RC racing games.
Yeah.
No, it does. I don't like that style.
Come on, Kirby.
One lap left. How do I go faster? Oh, okay. Yeah. Freeze? Oh, freeze.
We have ice power, maybe.
Ugh. So the other new Nintendo Switch game that we'll be looking at, or sorry, Switch 2 game, guys, this year will be Metroid, which is next, it's in December, next month. So Kirby is the big Nintendo thing this month. And then next month, at the beginning of December, I think? Yeah, it's like around the beginning of December.
He's so cute.
We'll be doing the Metroid game. Kawaii.
The stickers.
Little sticker stuff. It is for people who get motion sickness from playing 3D games. Oh, okay.
Oh.
No, I don't like top-down things. Do you need a thing?
Thank you.
Do I need to mute?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Thank you for the super chat, Miss Deanna. Says you're playing Top Ride, Mr. Luke. It's for people who get motion sickness from 3D games.
Ah.
Thank you, Miss Deanna. Oh, you chose the hamster.
3, 2, 1, go!
I don't know how to jump very well.
I don't know how you jump either. It says ride straight as far as you can. What does that mean?
I mean, I am riding straight.
Maybe you get beat up if you go the wrong place.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, as the game goes on, it'll get harder and harder. But this is still the beginning stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what the question mark stuff is.
Power-ups, maybe? I thought there's a way for him to glide longer in the air.
Yeah, I don't know. Kirby looks so happy.
Finish! Maybe there's not a jump button.
Cute.
A little Smash Brothers menu.
So adorable.
Hmm.
Aww, he's so cute.
The hamster's name is Rick, and he's really fast. Yeah. I remember Rick the hamster. He's been in a couple Kirby games.
The hamster's name is Rick. Oh, I forgot his name was Rick.
No brakes. Da-da-da.
Is this Mario Kart, says Julian?
No. No, it doesn't play like Mario Kart at all. Our first pit stop. Went with offense. So you do a couple levels and then you get to a pit stop. Okay. That's kind of cool. What's that big shiny thing?
You have to get more glide power-ups, says VG Shine.
Okay. Wing Star! We collected a new machine.
Which one will we do? Drag race, destroy boxes, target flight.
Let's try target flight. Yeah. A single shot contest. Hit numbers to earn points. Okay.
Awesome.
So how do we do the...
3, 2, 1.
Whoa! What are we targeting here?
I don't know. Boxes?
Do you have to get the one with the best number?
So,
Go towards 50, maybe.
I'm trying. Was that not what I was supposed to do?
No, you did it.
Oh!
You...
Oh, okay. So I was supposed to do that.
So cute.
I knew you would like cute.
He's adorable. He's like a little baby. He is a little baby. I thought Kirby was a baby.
I don't know. What? He's a star being.
He's a small star warrior.
Uh-oh. What's going on? Powerful enemy! Oh.
Oh, watch out, Kirby.
Isn't that gooey?
Ooh.
Race to the finish.
I think its name is Gooey.
Yeah, that's gooey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Race to the finish, an air ride.
Come on, Kirby. You can do it. The rival starts up with a speed up item. Now you have to catch up to him.
I'm trying to.
Fire.
Go, Kirby. You can do it. Kawaii.
An online mode is fun, so we'll play online with people, just not this game. Probably do some online tomorrow.
So cute.
Did I beat the rival?
Get him, Kirby.
Well, those are other racers.
Yeah.
I ate people. So you come up next to them and then you eat them. You're like,
Oh. Yeah.
I don't know that.
That is a sound. And when Kirby is sucking in a lot of air, he has like a scream that he sucks in, but I can never do it. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Jeez. Remember, guys and gals, to click the shorts playlist that's above and have that run in the background. It really helps out a lot. Thank you. Tank Star.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wait, did we get a new machine? Was that ours? What does that mean? You can now ride a tank star. Oh. Oh, okay. So we've unlocked that now. Rest area number 2. What do we want to do? Defense. Turn. Glide. Turn. Go turn. I like the little rest stop area. It's kind of cute. It's mandatory, though. Like you,
Oh, yeah, you get a little coffee break.
Yeah. Little coffee break.
Hi!
Kawaii. Kirby Melee. Time attack. Gourmet!
Gourmet race! We want to eat some food.
Yeah. Gobble up as much of the feast as you can.
Oh, look at
Little Rick.
Looks like you have ham and fruit.
3,
Yum.
2, 1.
Let's eat some food. Oh my goodness! Look at all this food.
He likes the food.
Hey! That looked like a steamed bun there. Oh my goodness. Some kind of orange drink. Oh, yum. Chocolate bar, iced tea,
5, 4,
some hamburger. Oh my goodness. Don't let Rick eat it all.
time.
Get it, Kirby.
I managed to get it.
Hi!
Level 10. Good job, Kirby.
Ooh, so cute.
You got Turbo Star.
Cool.
Neat.
Turbo Star Machine.
Got
Oh, you got a
two
different...
machines so far.
Yeah, you got 2 different things to drive on.
It just shows these the other characters that you can get. Why do they have another Kirby there? Is that like old school
Whoa, maybe it's evil Kirby.
Kirby? Evil Kirby? I don't know. Where's Rick?
Yeah, where can you find Rick?
Where's Rick the hamster at?
That one looks...
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
There he is. How do
You
you
see his
unlock
little
Rick?
whisker.
You can now ride on a Turbo Star.
Whoa.
But how do we unlock Rick?
I do like these achievements. It makes it fun.
Yeah.
It's like, Sakurai's like, I'm gonna crank this game up to 11.
I mean, the way this game looks, it's incredible. Like, this feels like, yeah, now you're playing a brand new, like, Switch 2 game. Although Donkey Kong was very visually impressive.
Yeah, it was.
It was, yeah. Yep.
Nope, these are the enemies that if you try to suck them in, they don't. They'll come after you.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hi! Oh, Link Kirby. Let's go, Kirby. Sword Kirby is here.
Yeah, so if you guys are wondering why we didn't do a 10 a.m. stream of this today, I'm getting older and Amber expects me to get more sleep.
I told Luke he had to sleep.
Yeah, she wouldn't let me get up.
I didn't even let him get up until like 10 minutes before the stream.
Yeah.
He's like, you want me to get up? And I was like, no, I'm doing a newsletter. Get back to sleep. Actually, but you did end up doing the newsletter, but I did share the video.
I did the newsletter, and I released I had a short that was uploaded on the channel. It was scheduled, so I just posted it sooner.
Yeah.
I didn't do that much. I just had to hit, because I recorded a bunch of cat shorts last night.
I didn't get well, never mind. I was out because I got some smoothies and some stuff. Well, we get like this smoothies from the grocery store now, and I take them.
Excellent!
We discovered these when we were on the trip, like, to Illinois. Like, they were meal replacements in the car.
Yeah.
But remember, they're basically meal replacements, so you just want to have, like, one a day.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'll have the problem that your friend had. And she was like, I don't understand what's going on. I'm drinking these things.
Slim Fast. Yeah,
eating
my
Slim
friend
Fast, but
my friend
using
who
it
had
with
the
a
Slim
meal.
Fast with every meal. And was like, I can't lose any weight. And we were all looking at her like, you're not supposed to eat it with the meal.
Yeah, so you have one of those meal replacement drinks as one of your meal, and then you have regular meal later on. And that's the proper way to do weight loss.
Okay.
Or, like, for me, this is helping me wake up because it's basically like eating a bowl of cereal without how long it takes to eat a bowl of cereal. There's a glide ability, I want that. I need better
Yeah.
glide.
And if you guys are wondering at home what we're talking about, they're the Bold House Farms breakfast smoothies that they have.
Yep, you can get them between the East Coast and the Midwest. That's what
Yeah,
we found.
they're really good and good for you and tasty.
Well, nothing beats the smoothies that you use to make at home.
Well,
When you
we'll
had
have
that,
some.
yeah, when you had that thing, honey, you're near the electricity.
Alright, well, I still have the Ninja Blender, but
I know.
a lot of the blades are missing. We have to
Yeah.
buy more blades.
I know.
Start.
No, I don't like this.
We always have some kind of expenses for things.
I mean, that's called life, sweetie. Expensive with everything.
And I don't want to buy a new Ninja Blender, but I probably have to, because it's almost impossible to find the replacement blades.
Well, your Ninja Blender is over 10 years, so they don't make the blades anymore for it.
Yeah, we'll have to buy a new one.
I know.
Fighter.
Those look like orange slices.
It looked like something.
I like all the different kinds of food they were showing. It looked like they were showing some kind of special, like, hamburger patties with, like, sauce on them. When we were in that one thing with Rick. And I think that Kirby was either drinking soda or iced tea, but it looked pretty good.
Yeah. Never let Luke sleep. I have to work. But that's why, you know, some of the streams don't start. Because Amber wants me to stay in bed because I don't sleep very much.
Amber, Luke, sleep. Luke, but... Amber, no. Get to sleep or I'll make you sleep. That's right, gaming nerd. That's right, Trayvon. Yep.
What am I supposed to do here?
I'm loving the nominees for this year's Game Awards, says Miss Deanna. The one thing I don't understand is how Split Fiction is in the category of Best Family Game. How exactly is this game for a family, says Miss Deanna.
Was there a lot of swearing in it?
5, 4,
No.
3.
I don't think so.
Maybe there was like one or two songs.
It had a good theme though because it was about friendship. It was about like two people becoming friends.
I think it was a family game because he based it off of his daughters, I thought.
Yes.
So they were kind of like the personalities of his daughters. So maybe that was why. And of course the game before it was supposed to be a husband and wife game. So in a way, I mean, people always forget, but if you're a married couple, you are a family. But yeah,
Look at the
most people think of families as having kids, so... But maybe that's what it was, Miss Deanna, was that it was based off of his daughters. Because it could be for, like, two little girls playing the game to learn to get along. Of course, two little boys could play it, too.
Yeah, I mean, you know, boy or girl could play the game fine and still relate to the story. I liked the story.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Deanna, for the super chat. Yeah, that's a really good... That's interesting.
Thank you.
Not the swearing part, I mean the subject matter in general, says Miss
Oh,
Deanna.
because it was just dark in general?
I mean, there was some stuff in Mio's stuff that was kind of disturbing, says Miss Deanna.
Yeah, that's true. The sister who drowned or something like that?
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot. Oh my gosh, you're right, Miss Deanna. I forgot that that her sister died. Oh my gosh.
Wait, did her sister die? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she
think
did.
so. I think they were playing and her sister died. I think they were playing and something dangerous happened and her sister died. And then we actually talked about that because I mean, I didn't have that happen to me, but anyways.
Alright, so that's the first chapter. Cutscene.
Zora, a living machine. Possessing its own will, but unable to move on its own. Long ago, it drifted through the universe. until falling upon a remote region of the planet Popstar.
All right, chapter 2. Oh, poor tree.
Aww. I like how it goes very detailed style of, like, art to very comic, like, you know, like more like, I don't know, like more stylized version. Like, has different art styles all over this game. You know what I mean? That was like super detailed and cool looking with like cell shading.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is more like bright and happy.
Well, that's what Smash Brothers did, though. The Smash Brothers
Yeah.
cutscenes were very, like, had a dark tone to it, like the Snyderverse or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I think it's really cool. I mean, it gives this game like so many dimensions of like different aspects to it.
3, 2, 1, start!
Well, that was kind of creepy with the asteroid that was somewhat alive that was going through space.
I mean, it's an air
Disturbing.
rider thing.
Oh.
Ah! But yeah, you're supposed to like hold in the boost button in order to drift, but it's very complex.
Hi Alpha, hi Lorray, hi Tim Reed, hi Jerbear, hi Outright Flame. Hello everyone. Yeah, so you're supposed to hold in the drift button to...
Briefly, you don't hold it in too much because your vehicle's going to come to a stop.
Oh.
So it's like your brake and your boost are all one button. Like, he made the controls very simplistic, but even though the controls are simplistic, this game is hard to play.
Wait, your brake and your boost are the same button?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
How is that even possible? How do you figure out how to use...
If you hold in your boost too much, we finally unlocked a character! Hey! There we go!
Kawasaki.
It's the chef guy.
It's a guy... Oh, in that Kirby cartoon, Kirby Right Back at You, he was kneading Kirby and was gonna eat him.
Yeah.
He was putting salt on him and stuff.
Mm.
And Kirby was just like, boil, boil, boil!
Okay.
So no, there's a clip of that he's gonna eat Kirby.
Oh gosh.
That's disturbing.
Sounds like it. Wait, what is all this? Shop? What do we do at the shop? Ooh, you unlock new stuff. Defense, steel power, speed up.
Yes!
That makes you faster.
Hi!
Okay.
Boost
And
power!
you can get a new cart.
Whoa!
Ooh, Jetstar.
Whoa. Hi!
Neat. We don't have enough for anything else.
Aww. We don't have enough for that.
I don't know what the steel ball power does.
I don't know what it does either.
Guess we'll find out.
Hi! You spent $1,000 in a single shop. Achievement.
Achievement unlocked.
You wasted money!
Woo! Money waster.
Hi!
Okay. Something else. All right.
Chef Kawasaki is the best, says Max. Oh, you're number one, Savon.
Hey, Savon.
Wow, Marvel Rivals was nominated for Best Ongoing Game, says The Eyes.
Yep.
Wow.
I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
How can brake and boost be the same button, says Jessica? I don't know. So you hold it in, and if you hold it in too long, it will come to a stop.
Something like that, yeah. Well, I guess that giant ball makes it super easy.
So maybe you tap it, it breaks, and then if you hold it, it boosts, I'm guessing. No.
If you hold it all the way in, you stop. If you hold in the B button all the way in, you stop. If you if you tap it, you know, like hold it in for like a brief second and then let go, you get a boost.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's a complicated racer, but I mean, the casual mode's not too bad. Like, I was really bad at Kirby's Air Ride, like the original. I always did terrible. And when I played online with people, too, I didn't do very well. I got, like, well, It wasn't good. wasn't.
What kind
wasn't
of
good.
scores did you get, Luke?
When we had a room,
No.
when we had a room of 12 people, I got like 8th.
Oof. I probably would have been 12. Hi Anthony, hi Jarrell, hi Savon, hi everyone. Hi the Bat of Vengeance.
What are you supposed to do?
I guess you bowl people over.
I don't know.
Attack! Take that, Rick!
I don't know wheel power up?
Get him!
Am I supposed to attack people though?
I think so.
Okay. Thought we were supposed to find a key or something. There's a treasure here, but
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
nobody unlocked the treasure.
I literally didn't know what we were supposed to be doing.
Find the key. Find a key to open the chest. I don't know what I'm doing.
Hello Alpha, hi Blues Cat, hi Jarrell.
And before you go to bed, if you want to let Zelda out for a little bit so she can eat her whatever, got the little cat legs, and then you can put her away. 'Cause it's 6 o'clock now. Actually, it might be almost 7.
I have a surprise for you either Friday or the following, says Trayvon. Uh-oh.
Okay. Cool, Trayvon.
And Julian was wondering earlier if he could sponsor a game for us. Wait, I mean,
You mean like the way that, what's her name? Like Naomi did? Where she bought Ninja
that's what I was
Gaiden?
thinking. But it all depends if the game would do well on our channel.
I could always
like, because
do...
we
ever.
really...
I could always do one episode.
Yeah, it's possible, Julian.
Yes, if somebody bought a game for us or gave us a super chat equivalent, I will do at least one stream of it. Like for like 2 hours or something.
K-Wing, are you going to check out the Sigma Star Saga DX?
I don't know what that is.
Julian says yes in response to what you said.
Where is the... Oh! The key! Ah! Okay, now how do I get out of here? Oh. That's how I get out. Well, I am going fast, aren't I? How do I get out?
Go
Okay,
faster,
where's the chest? Where's the chest?
I don't know.
Well, I know the key's underground, but now I don't know how to get to the chest on time. So the key's located underground. But where the heck is the chest at? The key changes locations every time? Okay, so does it show where the chest is? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, alright.
You did it!
Clear. Yeah, I'm experimenting with new stuff where people buy us the game, and because I wouldn't have looked at Ninja Gaiden if Naomi hadn't purchased it. So that was a brand new thing that we've never done on the channel before. So you got a rider color for King DDD. Okay. More decals. All right, all right. Keep going. It's rest area time. Glide. Yatta. Okay, what do we got now? What does the box mean? Oh, that means treasure. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. A SpongeBob game came out yesterday, says Savon.
Yes, it did.
It's called Titans of the Tide. Thank you, Savon. Titan Gamer says, hello, K-Wing. How is it going?
Hi, Titan. How's it going? Race to the finish and air ride. OT.
3, 2, 1, start!
Whoa! My glide is getting longer now. Yeah. I want my glide to get a little longer.
Yeah.
Eat you. Whoa. Hmm?
No.
It doesn't mean I would finish the whole game, honey. It just means that I would.
No, I was just thinking about something that has nothing to do with their channel.
Because my stuff, like, just even though Ninja Gaiden was technically sponsored, which it was sponsored, my same rules still applied. Every episode had to get 1,000 views in order to continue.
Okay.
So sometimes it took days, or sometimes Ninja Gaiden was gone for like almost a full week until another episode.
I was thinking about something else.
Okay. Did I win? I guess I won. Okay. No idea what that was about. Okay. Victory! B-I-C-T... B-I-C-T-O-R-Y. Boom, boom, boom. Hey! Knuckle Joe! Cool.
Cool.
Hey! 2 characters!
Rocky! Hi!
That's not Kirby. That's the Rock character.
But...
That's the power-up that turns into Rock.
That's the one you swallow to become a Rock.
Yeah.
I got you.
Milestones! You can now ride as Knuckle Joe!
Da, 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 da,
You can now ride as Rocky! Oh no, that was supposed to happen. Uh-oh. What's going on? This guy again! Hello.
Yeah, no, I just... Basically, my back started to hurt randomly. So then it reminded me of my job in the morning. It reminded me that I asked for a change in my schedule. So I started to get stressed about it.
There's nothing to be stressed out about. You need a change in your schedule for the weekends, because our business has been suffering ever since they changed. Like, in the first month that you worked?
They didn't have me on Sundays.
No, I mean, well, they did have you on Sunday, only until about 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
And the weekend, they only had you till 9 in the morning.
Yeah, I really hope, honestly, if they will not give me the schedule change, then I'm gonna look for a different job where I'm not working on the weekends. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna be like, okay, well, thank you for trying, and then I'm just gonna start looking for another job. Like, I'm not gonna make a huge problem. Like, you said it's better to look for another job before you quit your first job or whatever. I thought you said that's something important.
Well, of course, that's the smartest thing because you still have income coming in. Oh! There we go. So if you play the story mode, that's how you unlock all the characters. That makes sense. It's like Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
I like that. Alright. Remember, guys and gals, to keep running the shorts playlist in the background, okay? It really helps out tremendously.
Well, I hope they will give me a schedule change because one of the people that I work with in the morning said they used to work open 5 days a week. And that they told the people they could only work 2 days a week opening.
About you getting electrocuted.
Okay.
They're literally, like, I would never dangle my feet above the electricity. And unfortunately with our setup, that's the only place that surge protector can be.
What else?
Because the outlet design was better in Boston. It's not very good here.
Yeah, if you guys are able to hear little Zelda, I am gonna check on her and give her food.
Yeah, Zelda has to be in the laundry room though when we can't hang out with her because the landlord has been back and forth. Like, we don't own this townhouse.
Yeah.
And, you know, the new landlord is kind of nice to us, but the old landlord is not happy with us. Ooh.
Yeah, actually, I did watch the first episode of, speaking of people buying a townhouse, I did watch the first episode of Frasier.
The new one?
Yeah, it was interesting. I don't know, I mean, like, man, like, I don't know, why do I feel like the actors were better in the first show?
Because they're older now.
No, I mean, like, the actors, the supporting cast that we don't have anymore, like, Niles and
Marty?
And Marty, and also even Daphne.
Well, the actor who played Marty, you know that he wasn't American, right? He was a British British, like, Shakespearean actor.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yup. And, the other guy who played Niles also had, like, a lot of,
like
stage experience and stuff like that.
yeah, he was great. Honestly, it's almost like, it's okay. Like, it's like they're setting it up to be the same quality as the first show, which is fine. But I just don't see. Maybe I'll try to give it time, but I mean, they do have the same format.
Mostly. But, I mean, I do agree that the secondary cast isn't that... Like, I don't really like the son...
Freddy.
The son and his...
Like,
it's not even his girlfriend.
Yeah, like, Freddy should be like a very... Since he's one of the most important... He's replacing both Niles and Daphne as, like, the core...
No, he's replacing Marty and Niles.
Yeah, he's replacing two people... So he should really be a really good actor, but he's not. That's all I have to say.
Coincidentally, he's British too, the guy who plays the son.
Oh, wow.
Just like Marty was. Thank you for the super chat, guys. Appreciate that.
Thank you for the super chat, Julian. So here's for you guys. I'm guessing Amber is a huge Kirby fan. She's gonna die for this cuteness. Also, dang, didn't know she controlled Kwings' sleep, says Julian. I control everything. Luke can't even eat without my help.
No, after my small heart attack in, what was it, June or July, Amber's been, like, more up in my business because, I mean, her reasoning is, you basically had a heart attack, so you don't get a say anymore. And, you know, she's been making me sleep more, she's been putting me to bed, like, because before I used to stay up until, like, 7 in the morning every day.
Yeah, now I check in with Luke, and I make sure that he tells me exactly what time he's going to bed.
Yep.
And if he's up at 2 in the morning, I tell him, like, what do you need to do? And if he tells me a list of things, I try to go downstairs and do some of the things he planned on doing. Like, if he was gonna sit there and make a gourmet thumbnail or something, not gourmet, but like a really nice thumbnail, I just slap one together and I'm like, I made it. I'm like, so now you can go to sleep. And I just make sure he's in bed. So, it's my job to take care of him. It's more important than taking care of the channels, taking care of him.
2, 1.
I lost again. I was supposed to kill the rival. Oops.
Like, I was just watching clips from Everybody Loves Raymond. Raymond said, when you're an adult, you get to do what you want to do. And then when you get married, you get to do what your wife wants you to do.
Yep.
And I have to say, he's right.
Yep. So, it's because I got really sick and I was trying to do too much. And, you know, because Amber said, you don't have to work as hard anymore because we have another income, which is my job. So I used to push myself a lot to try to work on both channels and stream for, like, I still stream a lot, but I don't stream
If he
as
needs
much.
to take a day off, he has to take a day off.
Because I got Amber and I are paying like $10,000 in medical debt from this summer because of, you know, me going into the hospital. So plus I have to get that MRI before the end of the year because I need to check something. So there's a lot going on that, you know.
I can easily put Luke to sleep anytime I want, though.
Excellent.
I either pray for him for a really long time until he falls asleep, or I sing to him and he falls asleep, or I tell him about my day and it takes a really long time and I do it in a very droning on way and then he falls asleep.
She's not...
Or I rub his back and he falls asleep.
She's not my mom. She's my wife. It's a wife's job to take care of her husband. Like, that's, you know...
That's why people
It's in
married.
the vows. Oh, it's Susie. I remember that.
You still need someone to take care of you your whole life.
Yeah, because I'm stubborn. Like, I forget things. So my wife takes care of me. Because I don't take care of myself very well. It's not that I don't take care of myself. It's just I get so wrapped up in stuff that I don't think about stuff. Or time passes and, you know, I'm just... completely forgot to eat or something like that.
But that's what a wife is. A wife is, I mean, like, not to be weird, but...
Don't be weird.
I'm not gonna be weird, but that's literally... I mean, Luke takes care of me. That's what you do. You take care of each other. I mean, you have to, you know, you have to, you can't, I mean, most people that live alone, you know, you live every single day alone with the TV on, and you're just, you know, have the TV sitting there, and you have a cat or something. Most people who live alone, they don't take care of themselves very well. You know? I know I didn't take care of myself very well living alone. Nobody does. And that's why you need family around. You need to get married, or you need to be going over to your family's house, and you need to be a family with somebody.
Yeah, before my car accident, I was very independent. And then, you know, because I got really messed up, I leaned more heavily on family, and so when I married Amber, I was dealing with a lot of medical stuff. Like, she could tell you, I was in the hospital a lot during our first year of marriage. And, you know, she was working like 2 or 3 jobs, so she even took care of me when I was in and out of the hospital.
But also, like, no offense, but like, I mean, it would be stupid of me not to take care of my husband. Like, that's my main job. Like, literally, if I quit working on the channel, if I quit working in the morning, and I quit everything else, I would still have my main priority, which is to take care of my husband. That's a more important job than anything else. So.
Very cute. Whoops.
Like, it would be stupid of me to just let my husband just run himself into the ground working. Because what is he gonna do? He's gonna die at an early age, and then I'll be sitting here with no money, and I'll end up homeless because I don't have anyone to take care of me. So that would be ridiculous.
Aw, you said I'm young. You haven't said that in a while. Thank you.
He's not getting out of this early by working himself too hard.
Yeah, but the reason why the O1 channel doesn't have a lot of content is because after I would stream, I would work on it really late at night, and you know, I'm still recovering from what happened this summer with my heart, so I'm not pushing myself as much as I used to. And Amber really, when she gets up at 3 o'clock, she's like, okay, it's time for you to be done working, and she comes and helps me upstairs, because I have neuropathy. I have a hard time moving around and stuff, so, you know, she makes sure I get something to eat, and I go to bed. Or at least I lie in bed till I fall asleep, like around, 2 hours later, but at least I'm upstairs, and she doesn't have to worry about me being downstairs working. So, yeah, it's been a real change, but I'm getting used to it. Like, I feel a lot healthier though, because I was pushing myself a lot over the past 5 years, tremendously. So I don't do that as much anymore. Well, yeah, at least right now I don't do it. I'm trying to be better. Boost. What's this? HP? Oh. Should I do that? Should I do offense? Flash power? I don't know what that is. Jet power. Ooh. Do a little bit of health. There we go. Exit. Hey, Linky. What's going on?
Oh, that's very sweet, Miss Deanna says. I try to take care of my family. I got a job, and my mom, so that my mom wouldn't have to keep working so much. But then she told me my money is still my money, says Miss Deanna. That's very sweet of you, Miss Deanna, to try to help your mom like that. Yeah, I think Luke and I have always felt the same way, but it's like, you know, like, it'll come a time where I'm sure, like, just sending something nice, like, you know, that was unexpected that they might need, like a blanket or just something small, I think they would appreciate a lot, even if it's not something big.
Link! Take a seat. pick a lane and lie down, buddy.
And honestly, having your own job, like, it may seem like whenever I wanted to always give a lot to my family, they didn't, like, want to take it or whatever. Like, eventually, like, just being able to... Sometimes family will allow you to help in other ways, like, kind of indirect ways that are the result of you having more money. Like, say you have a more sturdy car because you have a better job, and then you have a more stable way of getting around, and then you can give your family a ride. Like, that kind of thing, well, then your family doesn't feel like they're taking money from you, but you still are making money to help them. Sometimes that helps, too.
Why? Oh, that was kind of funny.
Oh, and we had a super chat from Julian again. Also, the game I'm referring to earlier was the new Scott Pilgrim game coming out next year, or that the Mouse PI for Hire. That's really sweet. Thank you, Julian.
Thank you, Julian.
Well, I will screenshot that and
Oh, he's between both of us right now.
and then Luke can decide what he wants to do.
Yeah, the remainder of this month, guys, is this week is Kirby, solo leveling, and The Simpsons will be wrapping up probably by the end, like before Thanksgiving, and then at Thanksgiving is going to be Simpsons Hit and Run. So, like, we did emulation with Simpsons Hit and Run back in the day, but that website got shut down by Nintendo, so we actually had to get the actual game. And we have the GameCube, so we'll just, like, you know, run it off our Wii. What are you doing?
Well, you're saving for the Dreamlight expansion. That's cool,
Weird.
Anthony.
What are you doing? He's being weird. No, he's not being weird. Alright, here we go. Chapter 3. I like this story mode. It's kind of, I don't know, it's fun. It's interesting. Yeah.
Do I not have much to do in my retail job
And she
leading
has,
to the end of my shift? No, I have a lot to
Amber
do.
has a lot to do. She's the cook, and then she cleans their kitchen, and she
I have
has to help customers on top of that.
I have to mop the floor. I have to open the entire store. I have to brew everything and make a lot of the food in the morning.
Yeah.
I have to open the window for customers come by. I have to get my headset on if I have to take orders. I have to make sure that I log into the computers. I have to count all the money in all the drawers. And I have to mop the entire floor and clean all the counters. And then depending on what I have to do in the afternoon, during the day, I have to stock everything. I have to stock the milk. I have to hold tons of, like, gallons of milk and carry them. And I had to stock the ice like 12 times on Tuesday, and it's huge buckets of ice. And the buckets are so big of ice that some of the new people that were starting, they said I can't carry that. And I was thinking, like, you can't carry it? Like, you can't carry this bucket of ice 10 feet. And I've been doing it 12 times. Like, please.
Yeah, like
the
Amber's,
teenagers don't want to work, but
Yeah.
they have way more muscles than I do. But I'm, like, older than them,
Yep.
so I'm working way harder than them.
You're rough.
Not only that, but I have to make lemonade. I have to make all kinds of things. I have to do a ton of stuff.
When you talk, honey, and you talk about work, you pet him too hard.
Sorry.
Gentle. You can pet me hard, but you can't pet him hard.
I don't even get a break at my job. I don't even get a 5-minute break.
Yeah,
I work 9 hours without even a 5-minute break.
the guy
I
is
stand on
not.
my feet for 9 hours.
Her boss is not from America, so he doesn't follow American laws, which is why a lot of people end up quitting that cooking job. Is because, like, it's a family-owned restaurant, so he doesn't abide by. You know, is he from Pakistan or India? You're not sure.
I think he's from India.
Okay, so he might be from India, but he doesn't doesn't pay attention to a lot of the U.S. laws for, like, nobody gets breaks, really. And if you complain, he fires you.
If you're a teenager, he will give you a break, but if you're older than 17, you don't get a break.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so people that have parents to look out for them, they get a break. But if you're like older than 17, don't.
Yeah, so Amber works 39 hours a week. And
Yeah, I asked for 33 or under, but I don't know if they're gonna get angry with me.
Okay.
So we'll see. I'm kind of nervous about it.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Thank you very much for the super chats. You say Julian or Jillian? Like, what's the proper?
Can you give advice for young couples or singles? Says Julian.
Yeah. Mostly. What do you want to know? I can give advice. I just need to know what type of advice you're looking for, because I mean, there's lots of stuff.
I don't know. It depends what you need advice about.
Yeah. But I need context about, like, in order to help out, or to, you know, dive into relationship related stuff. Wow, that was quick. Okay. All I did was I did the F-Zero spin attack. You know, because in the F-Zero games you do a spin attack. You spin your card around. That was interesting. Boss battle. Oh, that's a Kirby boss. One of the Kirby games, a giant bird. Yep, there it is. How are we supposed to do this? Defeat the mysterious bird. Whoa, no. How do you turn around? Well, that didn't do anything. Fighter Kirby! Go! Don't you growl at me.
Well, this is how you're fighting him with your car?
Well, I turned into fighter and then I just was underneath him and I punched him a bunch.
How do you get a girlfriend and maintain a relationship?
Oh,
says
jeez.
Julian.
I
think I'm gonna leave for a second.
Why are you gonna leave?
Because I don't know what you're gonna say.
Okay, well... Okay. Let's see. How do you do it? You ask a girl out. Like, it just doesn't, you know, happen. You have to have the courage to ask, you know, a girl out that you like. Which is hard, because, you know, they can say no, obviously. How do you maintain a relationship? Well, I mean, you have to work at it every day. Like, my wife and I have been married almost 20 years, and we work at our relationship every day because we believe that love is not just a feeling, it's an action, it's a verb. It is something that you both do. You know, love is something that you do for each other. It's not just a feeling. Feelings change all the time. Like, you can have a cold and be feeling something, you know? But, like, actual real love, where you're caring for the other person and spending time with the other person and thinking of the other person and wanting what's best for the other person and their well-being, as well as wanting to do things for them that make them happy, or, you know, that kind of stuff. That's love. That's the type of relationship that we have, and the kind of relationship that we work at all the time. We grow deeper in love with each other, like, every year, every day. Like, I think about my wife more now than I did when we were in our 20s. Like, when we were first in our newlywed phase. Like, we've been... According to most people, Amber and I have been in the newlywed phase for 18 years. Like, we don't act like most married couples. Like, we're still, you know, very very at that puppy dog stage. We love being around each other. Most couples, they can't stand being around each other all day, but we don't mind it. It doesn't bother us. In fact, we both feel comfortable being next to each other, and we like doing things together. We both have things that we like to do separately, like as Amber puts it, my geek hobbies, like anime and stuff. She will watch anime with me sometimes, but she doesn't watch anime by herself. Just like Amber likes to read, I don't really read very much, but you know, we don't make fun of each other's hobbies. We're very, very uplifting to one another, and we also spend time with one another as much as we can. With Amber working 39 hours a week now, I see her less, but at the same time, you know, that would be the hours that she's sleeping normally, so, or the hours that I'm usually asleep, so. If you need to eat, honey, you can take a break and then come back in. Turn, charge, huh?
You could say the thing your grandpa said about the car.
Thing about the car? Okay. Well, you like that. Grandpa always used to tell me that you don't... He saw... Because my grandpa was a car aficionado. Like, he loved cars. So he would always say that when it comes to relationships, when you buy the car, which is when you get your wife, like, as long as the car still runs, and, like, you know, you take good care of the car, you can have the car forever. And you don't need to go out and try to search for someone else or anything like that, especially if the car is running fine and you took good care of it, because what you put into something, you'll get back. So, you know, it's a, you know, I'm not a car person, so, but my grandfather was. He used to do car shows, and he loved his vintage. He had a 1964 Cadillac that he managed to keep around his entire life. What's interesting is the Cadillac finally broke down and died a year after my grandpa passed away. Like, he gave the Cadillac away to my cousin, like his other grandson, his youngest grandson. And the Cadillac broke under his, you know, when he was driving it around. My grandfather kept that Cadillac in mint condition his entire life. And then when my cousin got it, it broke. It was very... My cousin saw it as very symbolic. Like, you know. But everybody views things differently. The most important thing, I'd say, is love is something you have to work at. And, you know, if you really love somebody, then love is sacrifice, love is patient, love is kind, love is understanding. I'm quoting the Bible here, but that's basically the basis of our relationship as we use the Bible. You know, Amber and I are both believers. We're both Christians. And God is the center of our relationship, and then we're number two. Pretty much.
Can you move? Like, the car thing that what grandfather was saying is that if you buy a car for life, then if you take care of the car, then there's no reason to trade the car in for another car. Meaning, like, if you marry, if you're 20 and you marry a girl at 20 years old,
which I did.
There is no reason that you need to break up and get divorced and remarry 2 or 3 more times. There's no reason for that, because you take care of the car that you bought to begin with, and you love that car your whole life, then there's no reason. And, like, Luke's grandfather loved old cars, and that's why Luke's grandfather and his grandma had one of the best relationships ever, because...
They were married 60 years, I think.
Because even though your wife gets older, she's gonna have wrinkles and not look the same. You know, you decide... Love is a decision, really. You decide to love the person, and then you've made that decision. You don't... It's not a feeling that changes. You decide to love the person, and then... you know, if they reject your love, then obviously you move on to somebody else, but you know, you decide to love that person. Once you make the decision to love each other, you can't really go back on it at that point. You've decided, and it's forever. So that means that you're going to have good days and bad days, but you made the decision to love each other. You put the rings on, and you promise before God and all your friends and family that you're going to stay together forever. So it doesn't matter at that point. Like, you know, you have a argument, or you have a disagreement, or you have things in your marriage that you didn't know were going to happen. Like, sometimes you get married and, you know, you realize, oh my gosh, like, this person is obsessed with Gundam collecting. Like, I had no idea this was going to be part of this. Like, oh my gosh, they don't even like jazz music, and I love going out to the jazz clubs all the time. I'll never be able to experience this with them. Doesn't matter, you already made the decision, you're in it now. So you can't go back out at that point. So you can't say, oh, I didn't know this about this person. I didn't know this when I got into it. You made the decision, so now you're gonna have to stick with it till the end. Like a penguin, they like mate for life or something. So you can't back out of it at that point because you decided.
How are you supposed?
You promised.
How are you supposed to get on top of the thing? I don't know how to do this one. I'm supposed to get on top of Meta Knight's ship, but I don't know how to do it. Like, where is it?
But I like the idea of the car because, you know, someone who loves their old car, it means that they would, you know, if they see that as a metaphor for loving their wife, then that would be the same thing. It's like, some people think, oh, my car has some dents in it, or it doesn't look perfect anymore, and now I'm going to trade it in. So that's how some guys think of their wife. Like, oh, my wife is 40 now. She doesn't look as good as a 20-year-old. I'm going to trade her in. I could do better. Well, you could, but you'd be a complete jerk if you trade her in. Why would you do that? You heartless, cruel jerk face only would do that. Why in the world did you promise you'd be there forever if you decide you were going to trade her in the first time? And that's what it is. Like, you decide you're going to love a woman at 20, then you're going to be, you've already decided you're going to love that woman at 80 years old. So you've already made that promise to her. You better fulfill it.
Yes, a new member.
Hey gang, I need help getting on top of the ship. Any ideas? Is there like a teleporter or something? Do I need to beat Meta Knight first in order to get on the ship? Like, I don't know how to do this.
Yeah, exactly, Misty. Well, I mean, you make a decision and you stick with it. I mean, anyone can get a girl and manipulate them into going on a date and, you know, allowing them to do things with you.
Manipulate?
Any guy can do that. But, I mean, are you, you know, it's easy to get a girl to date you. Anyone can do that, but, you know, as in maintaining a relationship that's real and that's loving, that's a different story. Only you know if you actually love your girlfriend or your wife. That's your decision. That's between you and God if you've decided that you're going to do that.
Well, I mean, a lot of that stuff VG has to do with, like, my gaming journalist stuff is on full display. I'm not very good with directions. It's not necessarily like, being full-blown game journalist. I have a learning disability, and if I saw it done first, I could do it. But, you know, this is why, you know, full-blown ADD on display here. Easy things are hard for me. Hard things are easy. So if it's very easy to land on the ship, my brain can't figure it out. So I keep failing over and over and over again because I don't know where. That's why I'm asking the chat for help, because I can't see it. Now, something difficult that, you know, might be incredibly hard for somebody else, like completing Dark Souls or Elden Ring, that's easy for me. Something that's very challenging is easy. Something that's very easy, with my brain, it's reverse. It's incredibly hard or confusing.
Well, I mean, I don't really want to get too much into this, but saying that dating isn't the same anymore, I mean, like, it depends where you're dating. Like, you're going to bars with a bunch of people getting drunk that are trying to just do, like, a one-night stand. Yeah, you're not going to end up with somebody very good. That's kind of ridiculous. Like, to think that you'd end up with a quality relationship from that. But I mean, it's dating is the same as it's always been. Like, people always, it's just that people complain about it on the internet more. There's no difference in dating now than there was for decades. It's always hard to find someone you're gonna spend the rest of your life with. It's never been easy.
Yeah, it's called a commitment. You got to work at it.
It's not harder now than it ever was. It's probably easier now than ever. There's more ways to meet people than ever before. It's not true. I don't believe that. You know, it's, you know, there's no, if you're just throwing yourself at every single person that comes along, yeah, you're gonna hate yourself and think dating is hard. Because you're just it's just ridiculous to keep doing that. You know, if you just wait, I mean, you don't need to go dating people to find the person you're gonna marry. You don't need to go out there and date people. You don't need to shove yourself out there and keep dating all these people. It's kind of ridiculous. That's not how you're gonna find the person you're gonna marry.
Let's move on. I've been stuck on this level for a while.
You know, if the right person is there, you'll meet them when they're supposed to be there. In the grocery store, at the park, walking your dog, they'll just come into your life.
3, 2,
You know,
1, start.
so there's no reason to push it.
How did I do this? I don't understand. I don't get it. Why? I don't understand. How did that happen? How did I even get up there? Why did switching the ship? See, I don't understand that. Like, how did switching the ship help with that? Yay! Like, can anybody explain to that, like, with somebody with ADD? Like, how does that work? Like, what? I don't understand. Like, I was driving around on another cart and I couldn't fly. Why was I able to fly? Is it because the ship was lighter? Like, what? I didn't understand the directions. I don't understand.
It's not easy for marriages to end badly. That's actually a false fact. 78% of marriages are successful. It is not easy for marriages to end. If you get to the point where you're married and you make a commitment, chances are you're more than 75% sure that you will make it. It is not hard to love somebody forever and just stick with it. It's very easy. You just make a decision and you stick with it. That is actually a false fact. 50% of marriages do not end in divorce. That is incorrect.
Okay, one sec.
So, you know, that is false.
3, 2, 1, start. Plasma. Cutter. Plasma.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, I have heard all that stuff. I appreciate that, Julian, and everyone, but, I mean, you guys who are, like, younger than us and us, we're on a totally different level. Like, I don't have the same opinions as you guys because all of this stuff about dating around and cheerleaders hooking up with who knows who, all of that was going on in the 90s as well. Like, that's always been a thing. It's always happened for decades. You know, there's always been girls like that. You know, like, just because the internet is around doesn't mean it's a new concept. You know, you don't have to worry about what everyone else is doing. You just have to worry about yourself. You know, just work on yourself. Make sure you are a good person on your own. And you will attract somebody who's like that. If you get so hung up on what the internet is lying about, saying that it's hopeless and you'll never find love, then you're just gonna get depressed and then you'll never find anyone because you're so focused on the lies of the internet. The better thing is just to, you know, live your life in a good and happy way, focus on good values, and then you'll find someone who also has good values, and then you'll live a happy life.
I would say the best place to find a lady that you know, you have the ability to probably be with the rest of your life. Church, grocery store. Like, women that go to the grocery store, you know, you might not think it's a great watering hole, so to speak, but there are a lot of ladies that go to the grocery store that, you know, they're looking for love and a stable relationship and kids and stuff like that. And, you know, a lot of people assume that you have to go to bars and you have to go to these places. If you're going to bars and you're going to special, like, events to meet ladies, they're only interested in one thing, and that's not a stable relationship. They just need to get release. They just need to have a good night, and then they can get on with their week. The women who are actually looking for a commitment, those would be the women that you find at church, that you find, like, working the Salvation Army, that you find working in a library, or, you know, going to a grocery store, sometimes at the movies, you know. But you have to keep your options open. If you're looking for a particular type of girl, like a high school cheerleader, most of them, according to statistics, even the cheerleaders we knew in high school, they had kids in high school or early college. They peaked in high school, and usually the guy who gave them the kid left. And they're still single looking, and they have kids, and they're looking for somebody. The girl who messed me up in high school, she still lives in that same town. She's in her 40s now, and she hasn't had one successful relationship. Like, she had a kid very early. You know, she was high school standards of beautiful and stuff like that, but she messed up her life from, you know, doing stuff and thinking that those, like, jock people would take care of her or whatever, and it didn't happen. I mean, you know, if you try really hard to find something, you won't find it. You just have to live your life and, you know, just approach people like as a gentleman. Don't be too creepy about stuff, because they'll film you and put you online nowadays. But, you know, dating was hard back in the 2000s. I've told people this before. I dated several women before Amber, and it all ended in failure. Every single one of them. Never made it past the second date. Never made it past the first date and a lot of things. And I went all the way to Chicago and Rockford and all over different places of Illinois. Even when I was in college in New York, I tried to get a girlfriend. It didn't work. It never worked. You know, so for me, it was God's way of saying, stop trying so hard and just let it happen in my timing, you know. And that's what happened. I gave up, like, adamantly pursuing it, and it just kind of, Amber just walked in front of my path one day, and that was it. But I was miserable when I was trying to do it myself all the time, when I was like, okay, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go to this bar, I'm gonna go to this comic book store, I'm gonna, you know, I met this girl online, I'm sure this will work out well. And, you know, that was incredibly dangerous for me to do, because this girl's name was like Foxy Roxy or whatever. I didn't know if it was going to be a guy or what, or even if she looked foxy. Turned out she was a, you know, nice looking girl, but we didn't have anything in common like we did on the internet, so it didn't last more than one date. You know? But, yeah. At least I think it was called Foxy Roxy. I can't remember. It was Foxy something. And we were talking on the internet for like a year before we actually met, because I was talking to her in when I was in New York, and she was in Rockford.
Excellent.
But it didn't work.
Lolo and La 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 were a boss in Kirby games. Also, for some reason, they became friends with Kirby, and Kirby right back at you, says Miss Deanna. Thank you, Miss Deanna.
See, that's what I don't understand. How does it keep dropping so much when the views on the stream are doing well? It doesn't make any sense. Gourmet race, because Amber likes that. That's no fun.
Yeah, I don't know if anything I said helped, but
3, 2,
I think it helped.
but I will say that I have found out that one statistic about 50% of marriages ending in divorce is actually incorrect, because it was based on a few people getting divorced 9 to 14 times. Like, if you get divorced more than once or twice, you're bound to get divorced like 9 or more times. So if you start on the path to divorcing people, you'll keep getting divorced. But if you stick with the person that you originally married, chances are you will not have any problem with divorce. So if you both just stick with your decision to begin with, you have a 78% chance of not being divorced. It's really not that hard. It just has to do with making a decision and staying with it.
Well, think of it this way. Like, you have to work at everything you do in your life. Like, with games, most people naturally aren't good at games, like, right away. You have to practice. You have to, you know, you have to put in the time and the effort to get better at the game. Same thing if you play piano. Like, you can't just sit down and be Mozart right away and just, like, magically know how to play it. You have to spend hours and hours learning the basics and, you know, perfecting your technique and things like that. Marriage is kind of the same way. Like, marriage is something that both of you, you know, there's some days where Amber and I don't like each other very much, but we still give each other a hug and we still, you know, say goodnight and all that other stuff. But we get into fights, and people on the internet have heard us fight sometime. Usually it's over finances or my medical debt or me not taking care of myself or, you know, cat-related issues, landlord stuff. There's a lot of stress going on behind the scenes for us, but we work at it every day. Like, you have to.
Yeah, that's true.
But because of that, yeah, we do have a very, like, honeymoon-style relationship where we're still very close, and as most people call the puppy dog phase. Like, people always tell us, wait till you've been married as long as we have, and you'll act like us. It's like, really? It's like, how long have you been married? They're like, 7 years. It's like, oh, okay. Well, we've been married 19. And they're like, what? It's like, yeah, we've been married 19 years. They're like, how old are you guys? Old enough. Because they're like, you don't look it. It's like, well, maybe because we didn't age very much because of how kind we are to each other. I don't know. I don't know why we look the way we are. God's blessing our outward appearance. But inside, I mean, I literally had a small heart attack this year. I'm not healthy.
I mean, that is the ultimate... I mean, there's the ultimate answer right there. It's like, if you really want to marry the right person, then ask God to lead you to the right person.
Yeah, Amber and I are very religious. So.
And also ask God to bless your marriage.
Excellent.
Be the center of your marriage, because, like they say, like, a threefold strand is not easily broken. So if it's just the two of you in your marriage... then if something goes bad, then things can fall apart. But if God's in your marriage, then he can hold it together.
One sec.
Zora crash-landed within a barren, isolated region of Popstar. Unable to move itself, Zora could only surrender to the passage of time. No visitors. No contact at all. It remained trapped in place for what felt like an eternity.
It's an interesting story. So this thing came out of nowhere and it just kind of sits there all the time? Okay.
Yeah, so Shadow Trooper was saying, he wasn't saying that most marriages can end horribly. He's saying there's a lot of horrible things that can happen in a marriage.
Well, of course.
But, I mean, it can, but... I mean, there's a lot of horrible things that can happen to you when you're single as well. And if you're not married, you know, then you don't have anybody. And, you know, I will say, you know, honestly, I do... I mean, I disagree. Like, somebody in the chat was saying that they feel like their family is pushing them into getting married. And they feel like it's overrated. They should just stay single. But I will say that, you know, I don't think you should... You know, I don't think it's a good idea to get married right away to please your family, because they don't have to live with the person they're pushing you into marrying.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't think that's a good idea unless you're in one of those cultures that you're in an arranged marriage or something. But I still think if you get pushed into getting married to somebody, I still think it can work out if you both decide to love each other. It can work out, but it can definitely be a rocky start if you get pushed into it. But it can still make it work.
The little freeze guy.
But I will say, if you are, like, you know, if you are a guy and you are attracted to ladies, you know, I think it would be the same with a lady. If you're a lady and you're attracted to guys, then, you know, I think it would be I think it's a wonderful thing to be married, and I think, you know, you feel much lonelier if you're not. I think it's a much more wonderful thing to spend your life with someone that can complete you and make you feel wonderful all the time. So I think it would be, you know, I would never want to go through life not married. I mean, for me, it's very important. It definitely fulfills me, makes me truly happy.
Very sweet.
And I would not, I can't get that fulfillment from just thinking about a game character or something. I need the real thing to hold me and stuff. So there's no way I would be able to be fulfilled not being married.
Were you making a prom reference?
No, I'm just saying in general.
Okay. 'Cause you said game character. The only game character you like is prom. So there's that.
I know, I'm just saying, like, even for guys, I don't think it can be fulfilling just a bunch of random girls that they like and they never end up getting married. I don't think that can be a fulfilling life. I think you need a real relationship.
3, 2,
It completes you. Like for me, like, that's why, like, for me, like, even it says at the beginning of, like, creation that Adam, like, he wasn't complete.
You have your hand in front of
That
your face.
Adam wasn't complete until he had Eve, and then they were complete. Because they needed each other a lot.
See, when you put your hand in front of your face, you have an echo-like vein. It's very hard to understand all the things you're saying, but when you take away the thing, see the difference? So this is what you sound like when you have your hand in front of your face, and then when you take it away, it's normal. See, that's why I tell you not to cover your face when you talk. I know you're shy and stuff, but it's easier for people to hear you on the microphone when you're not muffled.
You know, I do believe God has a plan for everyone, and that's why I do believe that God created somebody to be the perfect match for everyone. And if you don't listen to God and you kind of like go your own way, then you might not find that person. But if you do ask God for help, I do believe God will lead you to the right person, so you have a happy life.
Thanks for your insight. And Amber's kind of an expert when it comes to marriage because she's been married almost 20 years. Amber's been married longer than most celebrities. So,
yeah, even Ben Affleck and his wife got broken up.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if they actually get back together, though. Like, that's what they're saying is they might actually. Which, I mean, that was the first woman he married, so I don't have a problem with a guy going back to their ex-wife and getting remarried. If it makes them happy, then more power to them. Shouldn't worry about what society says. As long as it wasn't like a bad relationship that, you know, I believe marriage should only break up for, like, you know, if there's actual danger involved in the household.
Yeah.
Like if your wife is pushing you down the stairs, you might need to reevaluate marriage prospects, or you get in an argument and she chases you around the house with a frying pan. Those circumstances, you don't want to be in a relationship that's putting your life in danger. But if you guys are fighting all the time, you know, you might want to go get counseling and figure out why you guys fell in love with each other and work on. People always like to think about the bad things about your relationship, but if you're struggling with your marriage, you should probably think about the things that made you like each other in the first place and focus on those things. And, you know, bad things will happen every once in a while. Like I said, bad things happen to us all the time. Amber and I are always put through the ringer in terms of finances, and, you know, we had everything going great in our life, and then the U.S. government came after us, you know. We were living in a beautiful townhouse in Boston. And we got... Now we're not. Now we're living in Pennsylvania, and we have a cat that literally turns a beautiful downstairs carpeted area into a giant litter box without sand. So, You know, well, some people actually they deal with the cat problem by getting one of those like sand thingies that children play in, the sandbox.
Ew.
Yeah, it is. It's a TikTok thing. Yeah.
Gross.
So you know, we have those types of problems, but we still love each other and we still try to work at stuff. But there are things about our life that isn't great. You know, having a landlord come over all the time in your business, like when they're not supposed to be here that much, it's very horrifying. We never had that in Boston. We were on good terms with our landlord. All they cared about was getting money from us. We paid 2 months in advance when we were in Boston. We were on a first name basis with the landlord there, and we would even, because you would have to pick up your mail if you lived at the townhouse, like at the office. So we would be over there getting our mail, and they were very curious about what we did for a living. And they had a cat that we used to pet.
Yeah.
They were very kind. And then Pennsylvania was the opposite. Pennsylvania, the people were so uptight, and Boston was wonderful. But our marriage is going great. Everything else, not so much. And of course, my health. I mean, we had a major scare this year with my heart. We weren't expecting that. Just came out of nowhere. But not everybody can deal with stress, and even I can't deal with stress as much as I think I can.
Well,
we had 2 months of pay stolen. We had the eviction thing.
yeah, but people think I'm like overbearing on Luke. Most wives dictate much more than I do.
Yeah.
I don't even dictate as much as most wives do. I basically I don't actually have rules except for that rules thing that's on the thing that I got from Walmart. It says keep your promises, work hard, be generous with hugs, be yourself, try new things, keep your promises.
Always keep your promises if you want to keep your friends.
Help each other out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like mostly like Luke and I just honestly we don't have like a rule, like we don't have like a chore list or something. Like we just help out when we can, and we just help each other like friends would. But we're more than friends.
Yeah, I mean I wouldn't do half the stuff that I do for a friend that I do for you. It wouldn't work that way. But no, somebody even said like, is the heart stuff related to your marriage? It's like, no, it's related to my job at YouTube, and we had no income for. What would you guys do? You're expecting your income to come normally, and then for 2 months you have you have nothing, and Amber didn't have a job yet, so we weren't able to pay our bills. We almost went homeless. We almost lost all our stuff is inside of a storage locker that we have to pay for. It's like having your own other apartment, except you can't live in it. It goes great on your taxes, but I mean, if you can't pay your stuff like every month, they'll throw out all your stuff. They'll just open up your storage thing and toss it. You don't get to say what happens. Same thing if you get evicted and you're living in an apartment, they're going to they'll dump all your stuff outside. Like, you'll lose everything. So I mean, there was tremendous amount of stress going on that we weren't expecting, because we were having a pretty solid year mostly, and all that stuff just happened it was like an avalanche.
Yeah, and imagine if you have to go through that alone. If we each had to go through that alone, in an apartment all alone, with no one to pray for us and hug us through it. Like, we were able to get each other through that.
And thanks to our community, we were able to survive and pay our rent and stuff like that, because you guys went to our Patreon and you helped out, and we literally just scooted by like for those 2 months. And then that new company that we started working for, they've been consistent with payment. They pay a little bit less than the other company, but I mean, it's better than nothing. So we've had to make adjustments. Oh crap. I think I failed. I don't know what's going on. Did I go backwards, or am I winning, or am I losing? I don't know. Only 15 seconds left to do what? 15 seconds to do, I don't know the directions. What am I supposed to do? Kill him?
5, 4,
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
2,
I think I lost.
1.
I think I was supposed to kill him. Yeah, I was supposed to kill him.
Yeah, but Luke and I, we don't have like a secular marriage. Like we have a marriage with God in it. So, like, because we're Christians, like, technically Luke belongs to me, and technically I belong to him. So we don't actually own ourselves anymore. He owns me and I own him. That's how Christian marriage works. So in that way, I can tell him if he needs to get to sleep because I love him and I need him to get to sleep so he takes care of himself. And he can tell me what to do also.
Yeah.
He can tell me I need to take my blood pressure medicine, and he can tell me that I'm working too many hours and it's hurting me. So we can tell each other what to do because we have a marriage with God in it. It's not just like a marriage without God. So because of our beliefs, we own each other in a way.
Oops. Oh, no, no, no. No, get him. Get him. I have to kill him. No, no, no. Kill, kill, kill.
Get him, Kirby.
Ah. Now it gave me my special. Okay. Alright. Actually, it's Susie. I have to kill the girl.
You have to kill a small little girl.
Susie is not... Wait, who is Susie again?
I don't know.
Isn't Susie
Susie,
the robot thing from one of the Kirby games?
Susie's a robot.
Yeah.
There's Rock Kirby.
Yeah, well, Rock Kirby's not our rival, though. We need to get person all glowy. The one with that thing on them. Easier said than done, because you have to catch up to them to hit them. Ugh. Did I get him? No. What? How is there more than one of them? Are there multiple Susies? Am I even doing this right?
Oh, yeah, Susie is a robot.
I don't think I'm doing this right. Yeah, I'm not. Unless that's the person.
You do like all this Kirby music, though. It's so cute.
I guess I got them. I don't... See, I don't understand half the stuff I'm doing most of the time. It's like, am I doing this right? I don't know. I can't tell. This game is very, very challenging for ADD people. I mean, it's also, it's super distracting because it's like bright and colorful. It's like in your face, like really bright. And
yeah, it is really bright.
Well, I mean, there's a lot going on, too. I'm just expecting, okay, I'm just going to drive my little cart and whatever. And the game's like, no, no, no. More to it than that. Remember, guys, keep running the Shorts playlist if you haven't already. Oh my gosh, what is that thing? Brace at Mount Amber Falls. Huh.
Amber Falls.
Amber Falls.
3, 2, 1, start!
Do I have to beat Rick or just outrace people now? I think I have to outrace people.
Freeze!
So since Jotaro, I know you probably have already beaten the Kirby story. How much longer do we have to go with the story? Like, how long is the story? Because we've been streaming for 3 hours and 58 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, you can find happiness being alone, Shadow Trooper. I mean, like, Luke's friend thought he was going to be alone for his whole life, and then he met this girl randomly. So you never know, when you least expect it, it might end up happening.
Oh, yeah.
Luke's friend
he was one
said,
of those single for life guys.
Luke had a friend who said, I am like a monk, I'm celibate, I'm never gonna find a girl, I've decided I'm gonna be alone for the rest of my life, and I'm enjoying this.
Yep.
And then, what do you know, randomly when he least expected it, some random girl came by and he hit it off with her, and he got married like right away. So,
You can't get defeated?
That's the best way to do it, though, is just live your life happily alone until if somebody comes by that makes you happy, then she'll be there. She'll come at the right time then. That's what I think if it's meant to be.
I'm sorry, I got all quiet. I'm just trying to stay up in the air. I want to win. I don't like losing. Because it keeps saying, oh, you're doing really bad.
Oh, both Luke and I didn't want to date at all when we met each other. We were both done with dating.
Yep.
We had both decided to be alone for the rest of our lives. And we were like, well, I give this one person one last chance and then I'm done with this. Because I was going to give one person one last chance and then I was going to be done, and so was Luke. But I ended up we were the right people, so.
I had a backup plan with somebody. Like, if we were alone for 20 years or something, we would get married or something. But it was like kind of a pact between me and this other person. And as soon as I started dating you, I'm like, I have a good feeling about this girl. So I was like, I don't think I'll need that pack after all. And she's like, wait, what? I said, yep. And then definitely when I got engaged, I was like, this is the last time I'm gonna ever like email you. I'm erasing your email. I'm engaged to be married. I wish you well, and God has somebody in mind for you, just like He had somebody in mind for me. So, best of luck. Bye bye. That's pretty. It was a little bit more blunt than that. I was really happy. I was engaged and all this other stuff. So probably wasn't the nicest email I've ever written.
It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother you, yeah. You're like, I won. So.
Excellent.
But yeah, I got rid of my black book as soon as I got engaged. Like any girl I'd ever dated prior to Amber, like I threw out my address book that had the girl's information in it because I didn't need it anymore. I didn't think it'd be appropriate to keep something like that. More cutscenes.
Zora became a part of the land itself, yet it remained conscious. Throughout an eternity of immobility, Zora wished for only one thing: to be free and to roam wherever it pleased. Eventually, Zora's wish reached the distant Fountain of Dreams. The fountain presides over dreams of all kinds. And through this power, Zora's wish flowed much farther. That's how the wish reached Galactic Nova, a satellite that orbited Popstar. Much like Zora, Nova was alive.
These cutscenes are really interesting, but the story is it's kind of taking a while to make sense of it.
That moon looked like a cat to me.
Like, I don't even know how many chapters. We're on chapter 5 now. I don't even know how long this is. Oh, that's right. We still don't have any zeros.
Oh. You can open the calculator.
No, I copy and paste a 0 now. Like at the
from the intro.
From the intro thing. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So here's a little hardship that is kind of funny. So the laptop's keyboard is breaking, and we don't have enough money to replace the laptop. Because that would be, $1,000 for a new laptop is not something that we can easily just like eat the cost for anymore. Those days are over. Like it would take us 6 months to save up for a laptop. But the number key is broken, like the 0 key. So what we do is we go to a calculator on Google, and we do that. Yeah. I think this is a long story mode, so this might be the last chapter we do today, and then we'll do more tomorrow. Because I believe there's like 9 or 10 chapters. Each chapter takes almost an hour. So,
yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to answer.
And thank you for all the super chats, Julian. We appreciate that.
Thank you, Julian. I don't know about our best dinner date because honestly, Luke doesn't like eating in front of people very well.
I did until I had the endoscopy. I used to be able to eat in front of people no problem. I had to have an emergency endoscopy in Boston, and ever since then I've had esophagus issues. Like,
I don't remember the last time that Luke had fun eating out. Honestly, it's been so long that I don't... Yeah, we don't really do, like, we just eat at home and watch anime, and we just eat, like, if we have to get food or something, we go grab it and we watch anime.
yeah. I watch stuff when I eat, but yeah, I had to have an emergency endoscopy because they were worried about something cancerous when I lived in Boston. Turned out it was nothing. It was it was benign or whatever that they took out of my throat, but when they did the thing, they scratched something inside of my throat, so now, like, all these years later, I have so much problems eating that basically I have to eat so slow. It's so embarrassing when we go to the restaurant because I'm there for like over an hour just eating like one plate of food. I hate it. I don't like eating around people. I'm embarrassed, and there's nothing I can do to... If I could take all my meals through liquid, I would. Like, I don't like eating because when something goes horribly wrong, my esophagus closes and I can't breathe. And it's like suffering like an allergy attack or something like that. And it's horrifying because what it does is it builds up like these bubbles of mucus in your throat and esophagus, and you can't get air out and you can't get air in. So it's like you're suffocating, or it feels like you have food stuck. And that happens to me a couple times a year.
Yeah,
so
and he has to actively prevent that 24/7. Every time he eats, he has to watch out for that.
I have to watch slow. Amber can't talk to me when I eat. I'm very isolated and it's very quiet, so I can focus on chewing and not make any mistakes. I hate it. Like it's horrible. I feel like an 80-year-old man like every time that I'm just trying to. The only thing that I can eat very easily is cereal.
5, 4, 3,
But yeah, I mean,
1, time.
Oops. What? Oh. I did do that right. Okay.
no, we don't really... Usually the story needs a build up and then boom, all will be understood and Natsu will explain everything here. Usually the stories need a build up and then boom, all will be understood. Then Natsu will explain everything here, says Max. Thank you, Max, for the super chat.
So, yeah, I don't know how much is left of the story, guys.
Thank you,
But
Max.
I think we're going to do another story stream tomorrow because it looks like we've got quite a ways to go.
So Max is talking about the story of this, that there needs to be like a build up and then Natsu will explain everything.
Yeah.
That's very cute. We don't have a normal dating life, so we don't have like a picture perfect dating life. We had a lot of difficulties when we dated. So a lot of difficult memories, so I don't really have a lot of good memories about dinner dates. Also, Luke and I grew up super poor, so we didn't really have very many times that we spent a lot of money. Luke and I, or most of our dates was like feeding the ducks. And the only times we ever had any money was when companies paid for us to go look at a game. Luke and I grew up very poor, like both of us did. So like we had some nice times in New York City and Boston and California, except for California, I would say the food wasn't very good, no offense. But New York City food and Boston food is pretty good. But California doesn't have good food in LA. Maybe in other parts of California.
After you eat New York City food, I mean...
I would suggest if you ever get brought in for a game convention to LA, I would bring lots of chewy granola bars with you and lots of protein shakes because you're not going to get any food when you get in LA. Because they're going to give you wheatgrass and some tiny salads and you're not going to be filled at all. Like, if you're going to be wandering around the show floor for 9 hours, you know, doing, like, carrying heavy equipment, that tiny little wheatgrass shot of wheatgrass smoothie is not gonna sustain you.
You'll never.
Like, LA is a different beast altogether. At least our friend Rob enjoys it though.
Yeah.
At least he has a good outlook. The one good thing we like about LA is seeing Rob, who's our Skylander friend.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, I was spoiled. Like once you eat East Coast food in like New York City or Boston, and we went to LA, the food wasn't very good. It didn't have any taste to it.
Honestly, some of the best food we've ever eaten is literally stuff we've gotten at Luke's family's house, such as even his uncle had roast beef when he had a family event, and he brought in roast beef because the New York delis are so good. New York pizza is so good. Like, even if you try to eat a fancy dinner somewhere else, it's still not as good as just cold cuts from New York City. Like, you just go down to the deli in New York and it's so much better than even like the fanciest dinner ever. It's so good.
Well, you do realize that the food that New York City gets is from upstate New York, right? It's from the farms and the places there. So my uncle brought in stuff from, I don't know what Kirby Melee is. The sirloin and the other stuff that he got, the roast beef, he got from like the Albany area.
Yeah, but I will say, like, one of the best food dinners that we did have was one of the days when we were in Boston, and there was that really nice restaurant. It's like a Hilton restaurant. It's right by the airport in Boston, and they had the really good pumpkin soup and other things like that, and you can look right out on the harbor. And I remember saying to you that I wanted to learn to cook you food like that. And then I did go to culinary after that. That inspired me to go to culinary, was going to that restaurant, I would say. And honestly, that restaurant isn't that overpriced or anything. It just happens to be really good and really fresh food. And yeah, that's what we like, is like basically restaurants that are at hotels near an airport, honestly, are really good. Like, you know, it's not, I mean, Luke and I are not like, all of our money that we got from YouTube, like, went right back into the channel. It always did. Like,
went all to the first year went to Skylanders.
It all went to products to review for the channel, so Luke and I are right back at square one where we started. I mean, we've put all our money back into our own channel. We haven't had a lot of money to spend, like, randomly on ourselves, like, so...
No, our expenses this year will be fixing our car, which our car is still not... The payment for our car is not done yet.
Yeah, we don't even have... I can't even pay for... I used to have AAA. I can't even pay for that. And I have to pay... We have to pay for the brakes, and...
Yeah, the brakes...
It's gonna take 6 months just to pay for the brakes for a car.
No, we'll have that done before the end of the year, the brakes. Because you are not driving in Pennsylvania winter with no brakes working. That's not happening. So as soon as the priority, if it wasn't for Miss Pooh Body downstairs, I wouldn't have to install that door, which is going to cost money. But after the door is done and that's installed, then the next thing before Christmas is to get those brakes, because you know what Pennsylvania winters are like. You're not driving around in the Jeep the way it is now. Because it didn't pass inspection for a reason. It didn't pass inspection because the brakes are garbage. And it's not safe. Especially, you might be a good driver, but the other people that are going to be driving with you at like 3 a.m. going to the highway and stuff, they're not good drivers. And you need your vehicle in top condition so that you can deal with Pennsylvania's harsh winters. So that is priority. Regardless if you think it is or not. Like, before Christmas, the brakes will be fixed. That's I'm still, you know, I got behind when we went to, you know, Mom's funeral and stuff like that, but, you know, I'm getting there again.
I know.
Okay. But that's not a, you know, that's absolute priority. So.
3, 2, 1.
If I didn't have to deal with Zelda and the carpet situation, I would have taken care of the brakes, like, you know, in October. But we've been dealing with a very naughty kitty for almost 2 months now. And the last part of the puzzle is to get that door, like, bought, like, this week and get it installed before the carpet company comes. so that, you know, you can easily show them this is how you shut the door, all this other stuff, and, you know. Yeah.
I will say, if you go to New York City, you can actually get pizza for 99 cents. That is better. That is better than any of the pizza in Pennsylvania that costs $30.
You can't get pizza 99 cents in New York City anymore. It's like $2.
Okay, it used to be $1.
A slice was $99 or 99 99 cents
like
a slice. Yeah.
It tastes like it's worth $99, but it's only $1.
But you have to remember, we haven't been to a press event in New York City in like 12 years.
That's the hard thing about Luke being from the East Coast is like once you've had food in the East Coast, it's like you try to go to a fancy dinner and it's like, man, I just wasted my money because this doesn't even taste very good compared to very cheap food in New York City that is phenomenal.
Yeah, Amber took me to a nice pizza place here in Pennsylvania, and I was eating the food, and she's like, "Oh wow, this is really good." She's like, "What do you think of it?" And I'm like, "New York City pizza's better." It's like I
understand.
I don't understand like all the there was all this hoopla that this is the best pizza in Pennsylvania. I'm eating the thing. It's like, eh.
That's
like,
where like Luke's grandparents used to always get cold cuts, and now if Luke and I want something really fancy, it's not really that fancy, but we'll just get the roast beef cold cuts from the grocery store that are nice quality, and get some nice bread and cheese and some lettuce and some mustard or mayo or whatever. Make yourselves a good sandwich, and honestly, that's better than anything you can get in a restaurant.
I do like we've been eating a lot of cold cuts this year. Yeah,
Excellent.
a lot of good cold cuts.
I think like Luke is a homebody, and he's made me a homebody. Like, you know, like there's people that need to go out to feel like, oh, I'm going out and I'm doing things, but honestly, you know, me being around Luke more makes me realize like, you know, my hope for my life is that I can spend more, like anything that I want to spend money on, I would spend more money on like nicer dishes for Thanksgiving dinner so I can invite people over. Things that could help my, like several years ago before my mom passed, we got like a bed frame so my mom and dad could stay here.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. So when we get the door installed, we're actually going to turn part of the finished basement into a nice guest area, and then people will be able to close the door, the sliding door, to that room.
Yeah, the older we get, or the older that people get, the only priority I have. When you're young, you always want to go and you want to spend money on fancy things, but when you're old, you want to take care of your family. Fancy things doesn't matter to you anymore, because if you have like a ratty t-shirt and some sweatpants but your family's able to visit you for Thanksgiving, then that's worth it. You pay money for them to get here, you help them with gas money, or you pay for the food when they're here, or you get a bed for them to stay in. That's going to cost more than any fancy dinner. And you're not gonna look very good, and you can't wear any fancy clothes because you're wasting your money on your family, but it's worth it more. It's worth it. That's the same with taking care of cats. Like, we could sit here, we could get rid of Zelda, but she's our family member.
Someone will abuse poor Zelda because of her like stomach problems.
That's what happens when you get older and wiser in life, is you realize what matters instead of what doesn't matter. When you're younger, people always want flashy things when they're young. Like, oh, look at this fancy, like, flashy, like, name brand thing I have. When you're older, doesn't matter at all. Like, who cares? And you get get a pack of t-shirts.
Excellent.
that say, like, four Hanes t-shirts for $8 in a pack. Because this is good enough. This works.
There's your sleep shirt.
Yeah, because and then you can spend your money on your family and better food, better cold cuts, and things that actually matter. Good food and family, and taking care of your pets, and taking care of your loved ones. That's what actually matters. And it's the lady I got the roast beef cold cuts from last time I went to the grocery store. I talked to her about how your uncle got the cold cuts from New York, and that's the kind they, you know, that's the brand name they get from New York. And she said, I am from New York. And I just noticed she had a New York accent when she said that. And she said, this is the brand I like. So it's, you just have different priorities. Like, that's one thing I noticed about Luke's, Luke has cousins that are, his uncle owns several businesses or something, and his cousins have a lot of money, or they did.
He owns
or
property.
his cousin's dad has a lot of money. But whenever they would come to visit, they would just be wearing what looked like, you know, the t-shirts you'd get in a pack from Walmart or something. And I thought, well, like, that's weird. Like, they don't wear any fancy clothes, but they have money. But that's their whole thing, is like they spent all their money on visiting family. It didn't matter to them. Like, when you have enough money, you don't do anything to impress anyone. Like, there's no reason.
Viking
you know?
Mennonite.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's what I would like to get to, the point where they say, like, a lot of like Twitters and stuff that I follow, I guess it's called X now, but like people that make, you know, like I'm always like looking at their Twitter because, like, you know, I need to get some money because of YouTube, the state of YouTube. But anyways, they said, you know, like, be rich but act like you're poor, and that'll help you stay rich. Because if you're rich and then you act like you're rich, you're going to spend all your money on fancy clothes and fancy dinners. Then you won't have your money anymore. What you need to do is be rich, but then live like you're poor. Just stay inside, have your cold cuts, get your cat food, watch your anime on Crunchyroll. Good job, Kirby.
Alright, there's probably going to be a cutscene now.
Okay.
'Cause we got another gem thingy, but that's going to conclude our, after this cutscene.
Deep within Galactic Nova, manufacturing was underway. Embodying Zora's wish for freedom and movement, advanced technology created mobile machines. They were made in all shapes and sizes. Once complete, Nova released these countless vehicles. And they rained down upon Popstar like shooting stars.
Alright guys, so more of this tomorrow. Next is going to be The Simpsons. You have to get 9 crystals, so we still have quite a ways to go with the story. Watch out, baby. Linky, move. Linky, don't get squished. Okay. I'm going to save data. There it is. So, yay. And then we're not going to continue though. Oh, I can exit. So, I guess level 9... I don't even know if level 99 is the highest level you can get. Don't know. But that was Road Trip. That was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for telling us about Road Trip. Thank you guys for all your generosity with the Super Chats. We weren't expecting that. It's very kind of you. Thank you. And we hope we answered a lot of your questions about marriage and, you know, all kinds of other stuff. Next up is going to be The Simpsons. The Simpsons are going to focus on the story. And then Droggle has a Donkey Kong stream, which I'm going to get set up on the break. So I'm going to run the Simpsons music for you guys. And yeah, thank you so much for watching Kirby. Only doing one Kirby stream today because brand new release of Kirby took over 4 hours to get 1,000 views. And this game isn't even out until tomorrow. So this shadow banning stuff, it's very
real.
It's very real, and it's very frustrating. And if it wasn't for your guys' generosity with the super chats, Amber and I would have made very little income like this stream. I mean, it's embarrassing that
it would have made
4 hours
it would
for
have
just
made
1,000 views.
I don't even know if we would have made $10 because of
15. probably $15 when the game costs like $100 or whatever. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so thank you for the super chats to help pay for the cost of the game. Miss Deanna and Max and Julian, thank you very much. And anyone else I missed.
Yep. Alright guys, so I'm gonna break for dinner and we're gonna get the Simpsons music going for you right away, okay? So head on over to the Simpsons, that's next. I don't even know what our hour is. Ooh.
And thanks for the highlighted message from BG Show.
Yep. My game journal is the phone. But again, it's my ADD that's showing us that. Because easy things is hard for me, hard things are easy. So my brain doesn't even comprehend like a simple task. It's like, how can I do this hard, or what's really going on? But this game's cute. We're gonna do more tomorrow. So more of Road Trip tomorrow. Next up is The Simpsons. You guys are being redirected to it. Okay? Thank you guys. God bless. Happy gaming. See you on The Simpsons.
See ya!